Okay, it started.
So I am Denise, and I'm going to be the moderator for Public Spaces session. Is where you are. We're going to each have 2 minutes to speak, and I will time that on my phone. This is, again, another 20-minute session. If you would not like to speak, just say pass, and we'll move to the next person. When the time is done, I'll say thank you, and we'll just move on. I have a 10-second warning to sort of close out what you want to say. And we could probably just get started because I think it's always clear. Dan, would you like to start?
Yeah. So for public spaces, we have to preserve what we have. When we're building new spaces, we have to make sure that public spaces and open spaces are involved, and that we're tying them all together, so we don't just have pods of public spaces. I was born in Stratford. This is my home from birth, and we lived in the area up near the fairgrounds. And in that area, if you've ever walked your bike, there are lots of paths that go between neighborhoods and locks from Battershelf to Normandy Drive back, and all that stuff. And as kids, that was just that was our network to get around. And in some of the more recent developments that we've made, we haven't maintained those links between them. So I would like to see that we maintain those. And then when we build them, I love our market square, and I love the things that go on there. And the structured events are fabulous, but my favorite events are where people just kind of wander through and talk and meet and grab a coffee or grab a slice of pizza and come back and just enjoy that space as an opening. And it's great to have the events that are there to bring people together, and then watch them the next weekend come when there's nothing going on, and they still use those great spaces. So that's all I have on that.
All right, Dave, would you like to say something?
Yeah, I'll just add on to what you just said. I really love Market Square as well. I think they've done a great job there. I'm glad to see people taking advantage of it. I really like going down there, and then something just happens without you expecting it, and suddenly there's people dancing in the square, and it actually happens like that. It's like such a Stratford thing. But I really want to commend the current council for the work that they've done. I know there's no incumbents here, I don't think, but they've done a lot over the last 4 years, and I think it's pretty impressive. And I'm really happy with the changes that they've made to the public spaces, and I want to see what they have coming up in the future. I think they have to be careful not to alienate people, like with what happened with the Tom Patterson and the seniors there. They need a place to go, and they need to know that they're going to be looked after. And I know that that's on the minds of the council, and everyone's trying to make things work, but it is growing pains at the moment. But I do believe we're going to find a solution that we're all happy with. And so I've been here for 5 years now, and really excited for what the future holds. Thank you.
Okay. And Karen, would you like to say anything?
I don't have a whole lot to say about public spaces because I like what I see in Stratford, and I think they're used very well. The one public space that I think we could use more of is the Tom Patterson Island. After some of the events that were down there for the Summer Music Festival this year, I thought we could probably use that space a lot more than we have been as a public space. It's similar to using Market Square. But there were movies there, there were concerts, all sorts of things, and I think during the warmer months, we could probably use that quite a bit more as well. But yeah, as far as public spaces go, we have so many in Stratford, and I think they're fairly well connected, and yeah, I like the green space that we have for the public space.
Okay.
I can speak to public spaces because our corporate sort of contribution to the community is the Movies Under the Stars program. We did Tom Patterson Island. We'd like to do more on Tom Patterson Island, but there's two problems with that. One, the island is sinking, and we need some remedial work done on the island because it's a swamp. It gets muddy and it needs some surface area. It's very difficult to use. The second issue is access to washrooms. You have to bring in the porta potties all the time, but it was one of the most successful events we had. Let's do more there, and that was an issue. Market Square, I think the council did a great job of getting the square done, but at the end they dithered about parking. Is it a square or is it parking? And for us, organizing Movies Under the Stars, we had to cancel one event because of the